could be edited away.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Younga, and this is the pilot episode for a brand new series called the Apocalyptic Podcast. And today with me, I have Nivjake,
Hello.
and we're gonna get to the bottom of why he named his channel after me. And no, I'm joking. We're gonna ask him all the hard-hitting questions. So,
What is the answer to the universe? No.
42. Everyone knows
Yes.
that. But so, when did you start your channel?
Started as in take it serious, or when did I just, oh, I have a YouTube channel now, kind of thing.
I'd say probably the take it serious.
Okay, take it serious. I would say a year and a half ago. I really tried to get into it. Ended up not having quite the hardware to get into it. So about a year ago, I was able to start really getting into doing like YouTube and Twitch.
Dang, in such a
would
short
say.
time, you're already an affiliate. You have any
Yeah.
advice for people looking to get into being a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber?
I do actually. With Twitch, in particular, I recommend that you really, really, really stick to it. Do the same schedule, the same amount of time, every day, and keep it consistent. If you're not gonna stream on Sundays or Mondays or Tuesday, whatever day it is you designate, don't stream that day anyway because you feel like it. You will not get the same amount of viewers as in those days that you normally don't stream. Um, it'll throw your viewers off, and they won't ever know when you're live, and they may not end up showing up, which could really hurt your algorithm in the beginning when you're trying to grow.
That's very
Trying to-
good advice.
Try and stick to your schedules. I'm serious. It's very important.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
Some advice I should probably take myself. Howdy, friend.
Howdy. Still need to place the bed roll. There we go.
I had crap. Gotta take a drink of my drink.
Same.
So, how long
Just killed me
after
with a tree.
after you started Twitch did it take for you to get an affiliate?
Let's see. I started in what was it, June of last year, and I reached my affiliate stage on September 5th. So I don't know, a handful of months. Like 4? Math's not my strong suit. Clearly.
Well, that's crazy. Math is my strong suit, but months aren't, so we're at a loss.
Yeah, I forget months until I'm in the month sometime, okay?
Yeah, I
My
gotta
sense of time is gone.
count them out.
It didn't take me very long. It was very fast, and but God, was it hard. The amount of work it took was crazy. There was no sleep.
No sleep. Hey, well, do you edit your own videos and everything too?
I do edit my own videos, yes. I thought about doing an editor because, God, can I not edit worth anything? And my thumbnail skills are equivalent to a kindergartner drawing a sun in the corner. So, it's not great.
It's fair.
But I do edit my own. I use Filmora. What familiar?
It's Filmora Wondershare.
Yeah, 13.
Yep, I do
I used
too.
to use 12 until it got the update, and God, do I love the update. It's
No, I actually use it too. I'm a fan of it.
pretty good. It's my second editing software.
It's my
I tried
first.
a different one. I couldn't get what I wanted out of it without spending a lot of money, and I had like a $0 budget going into this stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I got tired of it and eventually bought the perpetual plan for Filmora.
I ended up buying the plan out the gate because I got on it. I edited a video. It was a weak edit. It was horrible. And I was like, I love this. And I just so happened to have the money, and I bought like the plan that would let me, take it, do it on my phone, do it on a tablet and whatnot on the go.
Yeah,
I love it.
it definitely is a good editing software. Would you have any advice for people just starting out trying to edit their own videos?
Don't be afraid to, if you have a $0 budget like I do or did slash have, it really depends on the time of day. Uh, when getting into trying to edit or find things that will help you along the way, so like make thumbnails and whatnot, don't be afraid to look up for free versions of apps. Try and find something that's free that doesn't have a lot of features to get you rolling and get you into editing. Don't be afraid to go to places like Reddit or Twitter and ask people like, "Hey, I see your videos. You seem really cool. Like how you do it. How do you do it? What do you use?" Don't be afraid of ask because you can learn a bunch of things by asking people what they use, what they would suggest using, and whatnot.
Oh yeah, when I first started as a Twitch streamer, I actually in chat in other people's Twitch streams sometimes. Which, not saying you should do this, but they were really nice about it. I was like, "Hey, if you don't mind, what kind of editing software do you use?"
Mm-hmm.
And most of them said, "What was it? It was the Black Magic one, DaVinci,
Oh yeah, yeah,
DaVinci
yeah.
Resolve." Yeah, a bunch of them said that, but I could never really get into it.
Yeah, I couldn't either. It confused me. I knew nothing about editing, so I needed something that would kind of handhold me a little bit
Yeah,
as I got into it. And DaVinci was just like, "Here you go. Here's a billion things. Figure that out on your own."
yeah. Filmora is more of a drag. Do what you want.
Yes, yes. I actually know a guy who's way more popular than I am. He started at the same time. He makes Roblox content, and he uses CapCut. Like not even the paid version of CapCut,
Yep.
just regular CapCut. And I'm like, wow,
Better
look
than
at you go, bro.
Video Chimp.
Oh my.
Try to use that. No, I got a buddy. He's also a good bit more famous than me. He's actually in the server, but he never talks because his PC broke.
Hate that.
Yeah, and he was preaching about DaVinci Resolve. I'm actually glad someone else was like, "It's not it, Chief."
I think it could be it if you're a professional.
Yeah, if you
Looking to
know what
try
you're
something
doing.
different, go for it. If you're new and you need a little bit of help, and like YouTube is just not saving you, I would say Femera Pro. I'd recommend doing that. Wondershare is way better. That's just my opinion. I mean, I've been
It's
only at
fair.
this seriously for almost a year now.
Speaking of YouTube, my next question was gonna be, how long, if do you see yourself doing this content creation?
Content creation on YouTube or
Well,
just
in
YouTube
general,
stuff?
on that, which is going to lead into the YouTube question.
I would like to see myself doing this forever, forever. Sorry, my bad. Forever, as I've. Let me give just a small backstory of why I have that dream. When I was 9, my mother let me use her Kindle Fire. We were not rich by any means, but we weren't too poor. I was more of a kid that was supposed to go play outside. But one time I was really sick and I couldn't do that, so she gave me her Kindle Fire, and I found the magical place of YouTube. And what did I find on there? As any 9-year-old did at about that time, Minecraft content. And let me tell you, that blew my mind. I watched Stampy Longnose, Ballistic Squid Nugget, Dan TDM. I mean, just a lot of people. And that blew my mind. And I remember being sick and how happy that made me feel watching, people do goofy things and laugh and whatnot. And I knew since then that I wanted to make content myself when I was older and could do it. And I want to do it for as long as possible because I enjoy making people laugh. I really enjoy it. If I can make someone have a better day or forget about their problems, even for just 20 minutes, I've achieved everything in life. I would love to do it for until the day I die.
Yeah, well, you know what the wise man once said: if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
This is true.
Now into the YouTube question that was leading to. How many subscribers do you currently have on YouTube?
Which channel?
Main.
Main channel. Okay, I've got 5. My bad. Uh, let's see. Let me go to YouTube Studios real quick. I haven't posted much on there as I tried to focus on I tried to focus on Twitch as it was bringing me in revenue,
Mm,
and I have to make money. You know, it's part of life.
yeah.
So currently on my main, it has dropped a little bit, but I'm at 173.
Nice, nice. Dropped a little bit. Still more than me. But I say that because I want in like 3 years people to look back at this podcast and be like, he was only at 177. He's at like 2 mil now, or like
Dude.
4 mil now.
If I could look back a year from now and be at just double the number I have, I'd be in tears. I don't know. That's a lot of people to me.
Real quick, podcast side, you want to come help me break this gun safe?
Yeah, I'm coming. I've been hearing you whack on it for a minute. I was expecting you to ask sooner.
Yeah, but we were doing a podcast. But how many followers on Twitch?
Oh, that's been fluctuating like crazy. I'm gonna have to actually look at that to tell you. Over the last week, I've jumped up well over 100. And I have no idea why or where, but it's been great having all the new faces.
Because you're finally going back to Minecraft. Oh.
Well, I did 2 Minecraft videos. Actually, it's all
Exactly.
been 7 days, which is weird.
Oh yeah, no. 7 days been giving me a boost to my views too.
Currently, at this very moment, what month are we? What month is this? What month are we in? Oh my god. Huh? I don't number. Okay. Today, I am at 380 followers.
It's March, but 380.
Yeah. Dude,
Hell
I
yeah.
for some reason thought it was April. I have no sense of time when I'm doing this. Let me tell you, days just disappear.
Yeah, it's almost like you pay more attention to the days in the game.
Yeah, yeah. The only numbers I'm looking at is the day number, bro. Not even IRL.
But
Where are you? Downstairs? Upstairs? Upstairs.
upstairs. If you can make a prediction of, let's say, a year from now, what do you think with your growth going the same rate it is you will be at?
Okay, and this might be a wild throw here. But over the course of a week to almost 2 weeks, that's if my numbers are right. Sense of time, man. It's just, yeah. If it somehow continues at this exact same trend or even picks up and doesn't drop off, I would ideally think maybe 150,000, maybe.
Nice.
But that would be insane. Like that's just so hard to fathom, you know?
Yeah, now at this point, this is where they come back and they're like, haha, he didn't hit 150,000 in a year. He hit 140. Jokes on him.
I'm at 149.9.
And they're all like, make fun of him.
I'm unsubscribing. You didn't meet the goal by 1 subscriber.
Well, fucking axe broke. But now that you joined the
You need some?
Discord and I got it, and have been playing with us for a while, what do you think of the group?
Honestly, I don't have an opinion. I've only done a couple sessions. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. There's a zombie one.
yeah, I can see that now. I'm not gonna lie. This is the story portion of this podcast. After the stream where y'all were doing Minecraft and I jumped in and I accidentally said the P word, I spent I spent the next 2 hours reading Twitch's entire terms of service.
Huh? It's a lot to read, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're forced to read every bit of it and more before you can accept the affiliate contract.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna just read this real quick so that I don't make another slip up.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there is. So, are you focused only on gaming on your channels?
I would love to do IRL content, whether that's just vlogs, traveling, which I guess one are the same, depending on, who you are. Crafting things, make my own homemade stuff or whatever, cooking. I would love to do other things, maybe reviews, reaction content. But I after I hit affiliate, I decided to put my face on cam, and it wasn't met ideally, and it kind of left like a lingering feeling, you know? So I've been on like a whole like weight loss journey thing. But when
Ah,
I ideally get to where I want to be, I would love to branch back out and try and do the reaction content, vlogging, cooking, stuff like that. I'd love to do all sorts of things. Gaming is awesome, and I have a love and passion for gaming, as many do. But of course, I would want to try other things.
I left you a book in there, by the way.
Ooh, a book. Oh, a spear. You know me so well.
Hmm. I'm going clubs this round. But,
I got you.
yeah, I already searched that. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying playing with you and Ghost and us expanding the people we play with. But back on the IRL stuff, as a person with an IRL channel that is doing all right, somehow doing almost better than his main channel.
It's how it be. It's
I
how it be,
also
man.
am planning on traveling and going to like you're near me being in the EST.
Mm-hmm.
So for you it should be similar, but I'm thinking about like, and this is gonna be a video on my main channel or on my channel
Mm-hmm.
where I go to Punta Canera, Dominican Republic.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
that's
gonna.
a trip.
I'm not gonna. It's only only $141 dollar tickets from the Memphis airport.
Whew.
Yeah, which is a lot better than most of the other places.
Yeah.
And
$141 just for me to get to that town next to me in this economy.
I swear, but like, so I understand the want to do IRL content, but like I noticed earlier, you said cooking. Is cooking a big thing for you?
Cooking in itself, no. Um, of course, I mentioned how I didn't grow up rich, but I didn't grow up poor. Ramen was a big consumption in my youth. So, of course, eating a lot of ramen, I I would try and mix it up a little bit. Maybe I'll add a little something here or there, and I really discovered I liked making like ramen dishes. So I've decided when hopefully I'll have enough money, but in my 30s, I would like to open kind of like a collaboration restaurant hotel where it's like a ramen shop that's also partially hotel and it's very focused around like gaming and anime and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Something I would really love to do. I personally have nearly 300 ramen recipes and can make my own noodles.
Hell yeah. I asked because personally for me, I've been wanting to do cooking content, but that's because cooking is one of my passions.
I like cooking, but I can't say that I'm good at it. Ramen, though, ramen I'm good at.
I can say I'm good at it in the degree of it tastes good to me.
It didn't give me poisoning. It must be I.
But I started out actually similar to you, but instead of ramen, our struggle meal was spam.
I had a lot of spam, but ooh, man, I can't eat that no more.
Oh yeah, no,
Just
like I've eaten a lot of spam. All right, yeah, let's head northeast. I'd say.
okay.
Look at
Trying to eat
you.
the zombie. Get folded. Oh, what a stamina.
Yeah.
Continuous problem in this game.
Oh yeah, no. In my solo modded, I just found out you can upgrade the actual agility, strength, and intelligence skill instead of the stuff below it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Northeast.
Northeast. Away we go.
But so you're wanting to do IRL stuff. IRL stuff like Tom Syndicate with the vlogs, or more like Sidemen travel the world doing challenges.
I like challenges. I think they're fun, but I also don't mind more like vlogs. You know, I like to mix things up. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I like to dabble around.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's sometimes how people find their best series. Possibly
That
what we're
and
doing right now.
you also get to experience more things.
Mm-hmm.
Get to try new things all the time.
Kind of like how I started this podcast to get to know, you know, people in our group better, but also hopefully it, gets big enough where other people will accept my podcast invitation, and I'll be able to talk to people from all around the Twitch
Podcasts
universe.
always interest me as if done right, it could really open up an insight into some people that you enjoy watching or seeing, life, where they came from and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to do one of those where we actually talk about like why you started, when you started, what you want to do, what you thinking about in the future, any big video ideas you think you might be doing within the next couple of months, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That last one was a question because I just thought of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any video ideas I'm thinking of doing in the next couple months? Correct.
Mm-hmm. Like any certain mod in Minecraft or like any game specific.
A recent, I mean, it's not a recent trend, but a trend recently that has started to die off, unfortunately, is like 100-day challenges. Those have
Mm-hmm.
kind of caught my attention all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I could see doing them with friends or people that are very good with like comedy. It'd be a
Yeah.
lot of fun to do.
Like I survived 7 days in 7 days or 100 days in 7 days to die.
I survived 100 days and 7 days to die, modded to the extreme. Stuff like that.
I got a better one for you. I survived 100 days of playing modded 7 days to die with fragmented gaming.
The real challenge.
The real challenge begins now. I invited him on for a later episode, so I'm hoping he'll accept and I can make that joke again.
That would be a funny joke. I want to see how he reacts to that.
Yeah. But any big games you've been thinking of trying lately? Like, you excited for any games coming out or?
Oh yeah, man. I grew up with 7 Days, of course. Ark and DayZ. These are all games that are kind of they're in their stagnant stage that they could either blow up and do something huge after all this time, or they'll
Yeah.
just die. um, I'm really excited to see 7 Days get its like full release and everything. See where this game
Mhm.
finally goes after all this time of it changing every year. Um, and another one with DayZ. I've heard a lot of rumors of a potential DayZ 2, or even some really crazy like map expansion level stuff. Ark, that's one I still play, and that's one that my fiance plays all the time. She's addicted to that dinosaur game. I cannot get her off of it. She's probably logged in more hours on that thing combined than I have on a lot of games, and I usually play 1,000 hours per game I play.
That's quite a bit in hours.
Dude, I got her to start playing it a year ago in January, and by the time the Ark Ascended came out in early November, she'd logged in close to 1,200 hours.
Ooh, that is. I know someone
Yeah.
like that, but they're with PUBG Mobile of all things.
Oh my, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no, they just finally got a what's it called? A PS5 or PS4, so they're going to be playing it on the console now.
Got a PS4 right about the time we're about to get our next mid-gen console. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that she got it for free because her son got the PS5.
I mean, nothing wrong with something for free, huh?
Oh no, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, my bad. With where I was going with Ark, I am because the second game quotation or remastered Ascended has came out. We are supposed to be getting a new map here very soon, and it's one of my favorites for that game, and I'm hoping it'll be really cool. In terms of other games, I would absolutely love to get my hands on Helldivers 2, but I don't have a sufficient enough PC for that experience. That, and I would like to see the release of a new Elder Scrolls game and Fallout game.
That's fair. I'm a big fan of Fallout and the Elder Scrolls myself.
It's looking like I'll be almost 30 by the time we get the new Elder Scrolls game.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. But the next question is, if money was not an option, like not an issue whatsoever, what video would you make?
I would, and not for the sake of content, but more for the sake of sharing it with the world. I would make a video of trying to help as many people as humanly possible. Whether that is help them by getting them glasses because they can't afford it, and shoes, school supplies, finding them homes because they're homeless. You know, stuff like that, sharing it with the world so they can see that there are people out there that are trying to help them. They have a friend out there, you know?
Just a regular old Mr. Beast, ain't you?
I like Mr. Beast content. Not all of it. Some of it's pretty scary. I mean, the man has a lot of power.
Yeah.
But I do like kind of the vision he had in his early days of helping people, even if he didn't get anything out of it, and
Yeah,
even
like
if it cost him everything he had.
Give $10,000 to a homeless man type deal.
Yeah, if I only had 10K and I see somebody that needs it more than me, I'd give it. I'd give all my money to somebody who needs it more than me.
That's really awesome. That'd be really nice for you. I'd give him 9K.
Give him 9K and an IOU.
9K a video later, and I still have a K. And maybe even a mil view. No, I'm joking. I'm not that. I'm not that bad.
That's messed up. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's messed up.
No.
Okay. There goes her head. All right.
What? Oh, there goes her head.
Yeah.
No, heck.
Little crawler.
We only got till 9 in the morning. We're already moving. We should also find a place to stay for the night.
Probably should.
But
This seems like a
chicken.
random gym map, so I don't know.
It's
anywhere.
not. It's one of the 2 that you can pick out of.
2.
Or the 3.
Yeah. Okay.
My
it's
bad.
Preaching. Which one is it?
The one that starts with an X.
Oh.
Yeah, I just kind of built it. I was like, this gonna be the Apocalyptic Podcast world.
I don't actually remember the POI spawns on the X. I know that sounds crazy. I remember POI spawns in random gin worlds. Listen. I'm closing on like 2,000 hours on this game between the console version and the PC.
Don't worry, man. I understand. I still know how to do just about every Easter egg in all the zombie games from Call of Duty.
Don't feel too bad. I've got 14,000 hours logged into DayZ across multiple accounts.
Yeah, I don't know how to check hours on Xbox, or else I'd be worried.
I know how to check for some. Some of them it doesn't have showing, sadly.
Heck. Speaking of Xboxes, have you ever thought of maybe branching into console games, like console exclusives?
Absolutely. And I've actually tried. It's just I've had the misfortune of my capture card and PC not getting along for frame rates of some games, and the videos don't look too good. But I have tried, and what I think I'm going to do is when I get a better computer, I am going to try, and not necessarily a 100% console exclusive, but more console Microsoft exclusive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's the console game that's branched to PC, but it's not fully PC. It's like a port. And start doing games like that.
Yeah, kind of like the opposite of 7 Days.
Yeah, kind of the opposite of 7 Days.
Oh, hell yeah. I had a question lined up. You even talked about the subject.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a professional. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. What would your dream PC like? Money isn't an issue. What like dream PC? What would it be like the components?
Okay, so whatever the best is available. I say that as uh, I'm partially a game developer. I have aided my own talents into making a handful of mobile games, and I have my own PC game that's been in development for a while. That unfortunately I lost funding to because who was sponsoring me bankrupt. I can't talk too much about it as I am under an NDA.
Yeah.
So I would like something that would be able to allow me to continue making games because I love doing that. I also like making mods for games. I've made a handful of mods for different games, 7 days included. Although that mod is very outdated, and I do not plan to ever bring it back to life. It should stay dead.
That could be a whole series.
That mod should stay dead. Anyway, I would like something that would allow me to do that, heavy process loads, but also continue to be a content creator and streamer, all in the same rig without needing multiple PCs.
So
That
basically,
stuff gets hot.
a 4090 with a Ryzen 7 7600 X3D, basically.
Sure, and let's make it fully or partially water cooled too. Why not? 300 gigs of RAM. Why not? I want to run Minecraft with every possible mod.
Every single one. All
All. How many mods are there in Minecraft? I think there's like
there's too many.
48,000.
There's
I think
way
it's like
too
48,000.
many.
Something like that. Yeah, I want to run every single one of them.
Every single one.
All at once, with shaders included.
How to blow up your PC for dummies.
10 billion views right there. No.
So, well, finding out that you're a game developer, any like, can you give anything away about the game that you are wanting to continue developing?
I can in small like bits. I can
Well,
give
yeah, I
you.
don't want you to give away your entire idea.
It's like patent down. It can't be. So we're
I'll
good.
bet that.
Yeah, I know, we're good. It's just a funding issue. Um, I could give you the general conthesis as it has entered closed alpha testing, so it does have a kind of like a whole description, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, what the game is it focused on open world, the concept of just complete open world and free reign of you do what you want, when you want, where you want, how you want to do it. But it also branches into being an FPS game where you can optionally go around with Call of Duty slash Battlefield like weapon mechanics and destruction and environmental situations. And do regular, FPS style combat, between players or AI or just you could go and you could take over a town. Let's call the town Dimsey. Let's say there's a big town called Dimsey. It's a metropolitan. You can, as not like a terrorist kind of thing. That's a no-no. But like
This,
you can evacuate the town and hold it as a strategic point to kind of generate revenue. There's also an aspect of the game that opens it up into things like a racing game where you have car physics similar to the likes of Forza, Gran Turismo, where you can go and you can race vehicles, and there's a big automotive selective, and there's also aspects where you can go and be a role player that's you're a carpenter, you're a hunter, you're a farmer, you got your farming equipment and everything. I'm trying to make as close as I can to an ideal realistic RP game in an open world setting where you could do what you want wherever you want whenever you want to do it. And it's been a 7.5 year project.
sounds like a hefty project, to be honest.
It has been. As mostly solo developing it, it is. Yeah. It's been very difficult.
I was about to say, just on the aspects of the AI needed for the NPCs to be able to like evacuate a town and interact correct would be crazy. I found a house, by the way.
I came back to the old house we were, but I'll work my way to you.
I didn't know where you went.
It's been a very expensive game. My backing, I can talk a little bit about that. The amount of funds, I can give you a rough number, but not exact.
Yeah.
A little over, like single digit mils been put into it.
Yeah.
Not quite double digits.
So it's gonna be a big game when it eventually, hopefully,
I see it.
reaches Steam.
I see it. Probably if I can get perfect funding and get back into it, and even open a development team, I could see it being something that comes out in maybe like 2032.
2032, and that's if you buckle down on it.
Yeah, if I quit content creating, put everything into that, get a team together, have infinite money basically, that's basically where I could see it coming out. I don't even know if I can ever finish the project. I might outsource it once my NDA's over and like open it up as a new AP or for someone else to take over and do.
Yeah. Well, I'll actually talk to you about that more after the podcast. But what was I gonna ask? I do this
I
a
was
lot.
yapping too much.
No, an ADHD person doing a podcast, it never really turns out great, huh?
No, I get it. I have an ADHD. I'm just like hyper fixated because I have caffeine.
That's fair. That's fair. Same. Same. Uh, what's your favorite caffeinated beverage?
My favorite what? I'm sorry, the zombie was very loud.
This caffeinated beverage, like
Ooh.
soda, sparkling
Okay,
water
okay,
if
okay.
you're all fancy.
I'm bad about this. I'm a bit of an energy drinks kind of guy.
Ah, see,
I know it'll take me out one day, but for now, I'm enjoying them.
that makes sense.
Something about like energy drinks and things like G Fuel supplements, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It tickles my brain a little bit, like with the ADHD, and I feel like I have almost one single thought going on when I'm, drinking that kind of stuff, instead of like 40 billion voices in my head having different conversations at once.
Yeah, like 10 tabs open and one of them's playing music and you don't know which.
Yep.
Yep.
Whereas when I have, like an energy drink or, like gamer subs, G Fuel, whatever those different kinds of things are, I feel like I'm more single thought processed. Like I can think about one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's fair. I only
I feel
drink.
very calm.
This sounds like a sellout thing, but I swear it's not. I only drink Dubby.
I thought you were gonna say it too.
Yeah, because I cut out energy drinks, like the caffeinated big ones, 5 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to cut out sodas too, and just get
Good.
like to tea and like Dubby because it's not carbonated. It doesn't have a bunch of acid or none of that. By the way, use code UNGA for 10% off. Podcast brought to you by Dubby.gg.
Normally I would yap at somebody for doing that, but I'll let you have this one. I'll let you have it.
Sorry, ad break.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you'll have to do it when I'm on your podcast.
I'm actually closing my thing with W. I don't want to partner
Are
with
you?
them anymore. Yeah.
That's fair. Hell, well, is there anyone like you're like, I really want to be sponsored by them?
Oh my god. The ocean. Let me start with. No, I'm playing.
The ocean. That's fair.
Do you know what kind of person you have to be sponsored by the ocean? Like, oh my god. Like, I am sponsored by NASA and space.
Oh yeah,
no.
I'm sponsored by Elon Musk and Mars.
That would be a hefty dollar sign behind that
Oh,
one.
hefty, it'd be great.
Yikes.
Hell, I wish.
I'm
sitting here starving with
realistic.
food. Yeah.
I personally wouldn't mind being sponsored because I have a pupper, and my pupper has her own social media. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by like dog toys.
Like Chewy or something like that.
Yeah. It's like that's actually where all of her stuff came from, was Chewy. Funny
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll hear
Hey,
that and be
Chewy, if
like,
you hear this,
we need to sponsor Nivjake. So, speaking of Nivjake, where did the name come from? We know your name's Jake, but the Niv part.
uh, okay. So let me give you a little backstory. You might cringe, but it's all right.
Every
We'll get
time
through
I ask a question, let me give you some backstory real quick.
it. Hey, I mean,
Oh, I'm
freestyle
loving
what you
it.
want.
No, you can keep going. You can keep going.
Let me tell you, I'll probably give you more than Ghost. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing Ghost. I know you're gonna hear this. I'm just playing.
Can't wait for him on the second or third episode to be like, man, fuck that guy, Nivjake. No,
Let me tell you about Jake. That mother. Nah.
he don't even know how to craft stuff in Minecraft. Being like,
He
build
keeps
my
hitting
channel.
The wrong key.
I saw him dig out a dirt block with a sword. I don't know.
How did he get famous off that? I'll never understand. Bro can't even think for himself. No. Okay, so where did my name come from? When I was 10, no, 8. I was 8. I had an Xbox. Okay. I was born 14 days before Xbox and Halo became a thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So Halo was a massive thing in my upbringing. When I
Mine
was
too,
10,
but I wasn't that young.
finally got access to being online on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Yeah, PlayStation 3. I got them both at the same time for my birthday. I made the username. Bear with me. I'll explain it. Alpha, because I like to lead people. Jake, because it was my name, and Wolf, because it was my favorite animal. They just made sense to my 10-year-old brain, and at the time, it wasn't really that cringy. It was like, oh, okay, cool for you, whatever, right?
You explaining to us your furry awakening?
No, I am not. Mostly because it hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I'm playing. So then I tried to become a content creator in this past year with it, and the audience that brought was strange.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And it's not that I dislike you guys, if any of you ever hear me on this podcast. It's the select few of you that reach out to me privately that were definitely not a fan. That interest me into perhaps rebranding myself a little bit.
Ah, I see now.
Yeah, it was that, and also because I wanted to make other YouTube channels and stuff, because I wanted to make, like a live channel. I wanted to make one where I'm doing vlogs. I wanted to make one where it's like memes, I'm just focused on funny shit, right?
And Nivjake has more versatility.
It was really hard for me to go Alpha Jake Wolf live streams. Like, bro, I could never imagine myself saying that out loud.
Like, what's up, bros? It's your boy Alpha Jake Wolf here. Got your furry head on and everything. You're like,
no.
Came back to talk to the pack tonight.
Oh God, that's bad. Listen, I got anything against you furries. I respect y'all. Y'all crazy. I am not one myself, though.
He said I wouldn't put myself through that shit, but respect to y'all.
Listen.
Respect to y'all.
If they can afford like a $2,200 fursuit, they can afford a $10 pipe bomb in my mailbox. I'm just saying.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just saying.
No,
they have more money than me.
I know this one guy. He's more famous than both of us on Instagram. And that's because he has a dragon fursuit. He's fresh out of the Air Force.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents are in a Christian motorcycle thing. And so it's very weird to meet a furry as one of their kids.
Yeah, I bet.
I was not expecting Christian motorcycle furry son. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, it'll really catch you off guard when you meet some guy named like Low Tier God or some shit like that, and he's just the ultra furry, like Giga Chad furry. That'll really throw you off. Oh, you fast!
Yep.
No, my username, Nivjake. Niv actually doesn't mean a single thing. It has absolutely no meaning. Literally nothing. There's nothing out of that.
You were
It has
just
no
like, I
meaning.
need 3 letters.
Yeah, I wanted something short. Well, I was looking at the success of people with names like XQC. Very small, very simple, recognizable because no one else has it. And but you're able to, because I wanted to branch off to other stuff. I wanted to be able to add something behind my username.
Yeah,
I
like,
wanted to keep Jake because it's me. That is me. That is who I am. That is myself. It's my personality. That's me. That's who you're interacting with. So I wanted to keep that in there. But I couldn't just have Jake live streaming. Like that's just fucking no. Like no.
be like
But
them
if
YouTubers
you
that just put
ever
their name.
yeah, right. If you ever look up just the name Jake in anything with content creating, you're gonna find about 1 billion people with that username.
Oh, I'm
So I
gonna
was
die.
like, how can I be? Oh my god. Oh, well, at least the nurse got you. You're in good health. How can I be like unique? Oh, that's a feral. I'm also gonna die.
Yeah, that's why I died, the feral. But yeah, no,
I
there's
wouldn't.
not a lot of uniqueness in Jake.
Yeah,
As a
it's really
Jake, I
not.
know.
We're like the vanilla name of people. We're
Hmm.
very basic.
The only reason I go by Jake is because there was like another Jacob in my preschool class, and then I got to high school where there was like 4 other Jakes.
Oh wow.
Oh, is that my backpack? But
So now in high school, he went by Unga.
oh no, I was walking through the woods with a giant stick. I've told this story, of course. And my buddy said, "Unga bunga looking ass boy," and I said, "You damn right." And here we are. I killed the feral, I think. Make sure.
No, I think I hear her eating bait.
Nope, that's a different guy. You had 2 of them on you.
Yay.
Oh, his head's gone.
Oh my.
Your backpack's safe.
Oh, thank you. Oh God, hello. I
What's up?
spawned in and there was a deer in my face.
Oh, over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them run. I was just like, random fucking deer. No, so your channels, do you have just a Nivjake and Nivjake live, you said?
Oh
Or
God.
VODs? Because I went
I haven't
VODs.
used them.
I haven't
I
used
haven't
them.
used them in a bit. Let's see here, buggery boo. I've got Nivjake vlogs, Nivjake gaming, Nivjake reacts, Nivjake shorts. Don't even look at that last one. It is dry as a wasteland there. But yeah. No, I've got the 5. And I wanted to keep my main as like a mashup of different things. You know, sometimes I'm live streaming on it. Sometimes I post funny things, and then have the others for their own thing. What I was trying to do is more of like find my niche while also branching out.
That's fair.
Did you kill
Hell,
that chicken?
yes, I did.
Okay.
I needed to get another bone from it to make a bone knife.
Ah.
Yeah. I wasn't just randomly standing behind a dead chicken.
If you say so.
Yep.
I believe you, I think.
Say, I don't know. You are from the South.
Yeah, you're a bit sketchy. No.
No. At least I ain't from Alabama.
Fair enough.
Direct shot at Frag and Shadow.
Oh no.
But no. So now the less hard hitting questions.
Those were hard.
Yep.
Easy.
What would you say would be like your favorite meal?
Meal, as in food, yes?
Yes, like something your mama cooked, something you go out to a restaurant for, something you cooked.
Okay. I don't know. What is my favorite meal?
How's this one harder? This is the easy one.
Dude, you know, food, nom nom. Okay, like that's just me. Like you could have told me, like, all right, name every state, and I'd been like, all right, that's easier. Let's see. I don't know. I like hamburger helper cheesy enchilada. Like that's pretty good to me when made right. I think that's pretty damn good.
Hell, that's.
Bean rice. I mean, it's basic. It's cheap.
I mean, I'll take it. If it's your favorite, it's your favorite, you know?
I mean, it's not, but like, I can't cook something that I really like at home. I have to like go get it, and that's like
Well, you
that's, like,
can
teriyaki chicken and rice. From a
see,
local
you can
restaurant.
say teriyaki chicken and rice from your local place. Like, hell, there's people that have never cooked a day in their life. Their favorite food is sushi from the sushi place down the street.
People never cook a day in their life. Their favorite food is steak from Michelin star chef.
Yeah. As a man that cooks, my favorite food is just steak and potatoes.
I'm not a big steak fan, but I like really enjoy breakfast steaks for whatever reason.
You like
I really enjoy
chicken fried
breakfast
steaks or like steaks and eggs?
A little bit of both. I think steaks and eggs. I might lean more that way.
That's fair. Yeah, no, put that on a piece of bread. Delicious. No, so you're 22,
Correct.
above the age of 21, the age of drinking. You
Qualified.
you ever been planned on doing a if I die I take a shot or just a drinking challenge in general?
Yes, I've wanted to so many times, and unfortunately, I've not gotten the opportunity. But I have really wanted to.
Well, then me and you should talk after this stream or after this
Okay, sounds
podcast.
good. Sounds good. Yeah, no, I've wanted to do that, but I haven't got the opportunity. Closest I've gotten is I have So you know what channel points are on Twitch, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have one in there, and I guess I should disable it now that I don't use my webcam as much. But I have one in there where if, like, you do so many points, and I take a shot of a 5-pepper margarita mixed with moonshine.
Now, I fucks
And,
with the moonshine.
woo!
The 5 pepper mix is what gets me.
Ooh, the mix of them all together is
Rough.
too
huh?
much. It's rough. I'm a fruity drinker. I like things that have like nice taste and not as much alcohol punch to it. I like things that are like you could easily get fucked up on if you're not paying attention to how many you drink.
That's fair. My next question was actually your favorite alcoholic beverage.
Okay, this is wild. This is a wild one. No one's ready for this. I'm gonna let you take a guess. What do you think would be it?
Malibu coconut rum.
No.
Okay, you're not basic, thank God.
Dill pickle flavored vodka.
Ooh. that one. That made me stop in my tracks. I mean, more power to you, man, but why would you put yourself through that?
I don't know. I like it. It's like it's got the tanginess. You know, it's like kind of tart, but at the same time, it's like flavorful. I don't know.
Guessing
It's
you're a
definitely-
big fan of pickles?
Yeah, I like fried pickles. I won't even lie.
He said I might be known as the pickle man in some circles.
Dude, I hail from the state that like fried dill pickles came from. So like,
It's
I'm
fair.
a big pickle guy. Okay.
I don't like pickles, but it's similar to me. Like, I hail from the state where chocolate gravy was invented.
Dude,
I
would love to
swear.
have chocolate
It's
gravy.
so
I haven't had that
delicious.
since I was a kid.
It's so great. It's amazing. Like,
What's
that with biscuits, some bacon. That's an Arkansas staple made in Arkansas back in the old
Wait,
West.
Arkansas gravy came from here?
Mhm.
I'm from
Chocolate,
Arkansas. That came
yeah,
from
me
here?
too. Chocolate gravy came from Arkansas.
What?
Yeah, back in a long time ago. Back when
I didn't know
Arkansas
that.
was part of the Wild West and was the place where all the outlaws and such settled down.
Mm-hmm.
We got a transport of cocoa from Louisiana way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did
And
not know about that.
Arkansas, for some reason, was like, I wonder if this shit would be good in a motherfucking gravy.
Goddamn right it was.
You damn right it is.
Good for us versus regular gravy? Hell no.
No, nothing the U.S. has ever made has been good for you.
Not
We-
even the healthcare to take care of you is good for you.
No, we focus on flavor, and that's about it. That's why obesity is a problem.
It really is. We're gonna have to talk about some Arkansas stuff after the podcast.
Yeah, no,
Got me
it's
curious
crazy
now.
that we're both. I knew we were both Central Time. Yeah,
Yeah, no, Queso is like my favorite person from Arkansas. Like seriously.
I never knew
And I thought it
Queso was from Arkansas.
Yeah, dude, no, he's in like Little Rock or Conway.
Oh, hell yeah. Heck,
Yeah.
yeah, Arkansas doing fucking great recently. One of the kids that my dad taught baseball is Austin Reeves in the LA Lakers.
Wow.
And this dude I used to talk to because he was friends with my buddy, he's up until like last year, he was undefeated in the UFC.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Damn,
no,
that's cool.
Arkansas going hard. Bryce Mitchell, he's from Searcy.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that either. Shit. I spend more time in a video game than looking at the world outside. My bad.
I only know it because the last time I saw him, he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to do I think my first professional fight." And I was like,
Wow.
"Awesome!" And then, busy. He was really friends with my other friend, and I was just there. But I was like, "That's really cool. Hope you do good." And then he went fucking undefeated, and I was like, "Well, I'm glad I never pissed him off."
Man would have fucked me up. I'm glad I'm on his good side.
I don't know about fucking him up. I mean, you don't need a license to carry these guns. That's nah. Hell, well, being from Arkansas, you definitely know what. I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, have you been to Gunner's Pool?
I've heard of it. No, I've not.
Beautiful.
That was somewhere my fiance was wanting to go.
It's beautiful. When y'all get a chance, go to it. It's about a fucking hour and a half from me, or an hour. And it's worth it every time because you walk across this dam to jump into the, deep side, obviously. The shallow side's like 3 inches of water. And
Perfect for her height. All right.
yeah, the deep side's like 25 to 30 foot. But it's beautiful. It has a little cliff you can jump off of it. It's cold. I warn that. I warn that it's cold.
Okay, I don't know about it. Not then.
It's not as cold as the river. Of course, speaking of the White River.
Yeah.
The best river in Arkansas.
I've actually scuba dived up at Beaver Lake. That is also really nice.
Well, look at us finding out so much stuff. You're certified scuba diving too?
I have to get my research. It's been a while. I had tubes in my ears, and I discovered after about 30 feet, both sides of my head feel like they're being hit by a semi-truck. So it's been difficult to scuba dive.
That's fair. I go up to Norfolk, go off the points and do some spear fishing, or just go and find cool stuff.
It's gonna find cool stuff. That's the best part of it, is going to find cool stuff.
Yeah, no, the first time I ever went scuba diving was in the Cancun, Mexico.
It's a place to go.
Yeah, no, my dad, because for a while, me and my family were really poor because my dad got fired. And so he was like, fuck y'all guys, I'll start my own business, and being an occupational therapist. And he actually took patients just left the other place to come to him. And now he's not doing so bad. So he's like, we're going to Mexico.
It's a lot of money to go to Mexico.
Not back then. It is a lot worse now.
Yeah. Although at the same time, as though it is a lot of money to go to Mexico, if you go with a lot of money, you have a lot of money in Mexico.
If you go with $100, you have a lot of money in Mexico, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And there you can haggle everything.
Yeah, I know. I find that so cool.
Everything's bartering.
It's not really a thing much here in the States.
Well, I do it. They just get mad at me.
Like, ma'am, I see you have a price tag for $15, but what if I gave you $8?
I'm like, I know this new PS5 is like $600, but let me get it for $4.
I tried that with the Xbox at my local Walmart. They didn't like it. They did not like it.
No.
You can't blame them, though. To be fair, it was their last Xbox.
Last Xbox. I will give you 2 nickels.
Listen, my bank account says there's a 1 and a 0, maybe 2 zeros. I don't know which one is first, the 001 or 100, but I'll give you whatever it is, man. Please give it to me.
I got a 1 and 2 zeros in my bank account. I ain't gonna tell you if there's a decimal. I like how we both did that because it's dark.
I was about to do that.
Yeah, it got really fucking dark in here for a second. I was like, I'm gonna relight.
I like how we found out Arkansas and we both just jumped way off the podcast train and we've only got 3 hours in game left.
Yeah, we're actually we just hit the 1 hour mark somehow. Even though the days are days are set to 60 minutes, but we'll go till 8.
Sure.
Well, Arkansas isn't jumping far off of the podcast because, we're discovering things about you. Part of the podcast.
I guess. No.
Yeah, that's why the title's getting to know Nivjake. Who would have thought 2 people named Jake from Arkansas?
That's a bit wild.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with, I grew up with a Jacob in my class, but not a Jake.
Well, that's my full name, Jacob, actually, but I've been called Jake since I was born because my dad, now we're getting into stuff to know about me. My dad wanted me to be named Jake Hunter. I'm not giving out my last name because I'm not doxing. But, holy shit. But he wanted me to be Jake Hunter because he wanted me to be a turkey hunter.
Right.
And I was so glad my mom said no or named him Jacob, so my name isn't just a play on words. Hell, well, I don't have to guess your favorite or ask you what your favorite state is, considering you're from Arkansas, and you already know the answer.
Yeah, true.
You can open this one. I opened the last one.
Oh, I opened it anyway. That's why I was laughing.
Oh.
I don't have any ammo, though. It's a tier 4 pipe shotgun.
Nice. Guess what? You're never going to believe it. Look at my tier 2 pipe shotgun I don't have any ammo for. That I got out of the gun safe from earlier.
That's awesome. I got the Spears book out of there. At least you have the other ones.
All right. I just look over. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then it's like someone already using. No, but since we're getting towards the end, how about you go ahead and shout out any future series or projects you're thinking of doing, and go ahead and shout out your channels and where they can find you on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram.
All right.